Right, here's this what I think is the solution for question 12. So, you're given that 4 to the power of m is 3 and 64 to the power of n equals 7. The first thing to spot is the base numbers are different. That's 4 and that's 64. But 64, you know, is something that's related to 4. So what is 64? 64 is 4 times 4 times 4, so 4 to the power of 3. So if I replace that, instead of 64 to the power of n, that would be 4 to the power of 3 to the power of n. So I know that, if you use your index laws, is 3 times n. So 4 to the power of 3n equals 7. That's the first bit I did. So then let's have a look at this. So we've got 4 to the power of 6n. Well, that's nearly there. So if you know 4 to the power of 3n is 7, well, what's 4 to the power of 3n? How do you get to 4 to the power of 6n? So 4 to the power of 6n equals 4 to the power of 3n. What do you have to do to it? Times by 2. So how do you times with powers? It has to be like that in a bracket, because 3n times 2 will be 6n. So do I know what 4 to the power of 3n is? Well, that's there, isn't it? So I know 4 to the power of 6n is 7. So I'll just replace a different colour. I'll just replace this with the 7. So that becomes 7 squared. So therefore, 4 to the power of 6n equals 49. So second part, what about 4 to the power of 2m? Well, I know what 4 to the power of m is. 4 to the power of 2m equals 4 to the power of m and squared, using your powers laws again. So again, do I know what 4 to the power of m is? Well, I do, because it's there. It's 3. So 3 squared, which is 9. So 4 to the power of 2m is 9. And 4 to the power of 6n is 49. So how do I get this now linked with these? 4 to the power of 6n plus 2m is the same as, when you're doing plus, what do? Your times is the same as 4 to the power of 6n times 4 to the power of 2m. Well, I can now replace these two, so this and this, with these two numbers. So the first one is 49, the second one is 9. So this whole thing, 4 to the power of 6n plus 2m, equals 49 times 9, which is 441. That's the first one. Second one. So that was given 4 to the power of n equals 0.6. Find 4 to the power of minus 2n. Right, so the first thing to know is you need to do something with this. We can't really leave it as 0.6. You know 0.6 is the same as 6 over 10. So then how do you get 4 to the power of minus 2n that involves this? Well, that's the same as, because these are times together, you're going to have a bracket somewhere. 4 to the power of n, in brackets, to the power of minus 2. If you times them together, you now get minus 2n using the index laws. So, do I know what 4 to the power of n is? Well, I do. It's there. It tells me it's 6 over 10. So 6 over 10 to the power of minus 2. Now, what do we do when it's a minus power? Flip it. So that'll be the same as 10 over 6, take the minus out, squared. And then square it. You get 10 squared and 6 squared. So 100 over 36. And then you should be able to see that I can cancel that down. Divide by 4, divide by 4. 100 divided by 4 is 25. And 36 divided by 4 is 9. Can I go any more than that? No, so that should be the correct answer. Hope that helps.